So hi guys, we are on the second level of the Ark now, and it talks about the pre-flood world and how, you know, God kicked Adam and Eve out of Eden, the Garden of Eden, for the sin they committed by eating off of the fruit tree that He told them not to eat off of, the tree of knowledge, which some think is the apple, some think it's a pomegranate. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, you know, people just decided to go against God and live the way they wanted, and corruption and all this kind of stuff took place, and Cain, you know, killed Abel, his brother, and all that kind of stuff had been going on, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And we're kind of seeing it happening again. And, you know, I think, like I was talking about in one of my previous videos, I think we will see something happen again. There's a lot of evidence showing that, you know, all these things are happening with more and more earthquakes, more and more tornadoes, more and more things like that going on, and some think that it's just climate change, that it's some cycles we're going through, and it may be somewhat, but it says in the Bible that things like that are going to get worse and worse as time goes on, and I think that's happening. And so, getting back to Ben Johnson, who has the Suspicious Observers page on YouTube, or channel I should say, he says that there is going to be something happening, and it's going to be like a big pole shift thing, which I think was what happened with Noah's Ark too. I think God was trying to warn Noah, and so that's why He built the ark, and it took some time to build it. Their time was different than how time is now. It was a lot longer than it is now, and so now we don't know how God does things with time. It could be 17 years, or within the next 17 years, like Ben thinks, or it could be longer or less. You know, we don't know. But just be prepared that at some point there could be a pole shift. I mean, I think we're kind of going through it already at a slow stage, but Ben thinks that at some point it's just going to be like a full-on tilt of the earth, and that we're going to get thrown around a bit. There's going to be some sort of a flood again, and then when he calls it the Slosh Back, when that happens, all things are going to be all kind of messed up, like happened in Noah's time, where we may end up in a different area of the world that we hadn't planned on being in, or, you know, it could just be that we'll be in the same area, but some of it might go underwater, like, you know, like Atlantis did, or it could be that, you know, a lot of things, which I think will happen, just we won't have those things anymore that we were used to having, all the luxuries in life and stuff, so that you really should be prepared to live a pretty simple life again at some point, and just be stocked up on things to, you know, get you by, and know how to garden, know how to have some kind of Boy Scout, Girl Scout skills going, not depend on electric or anything like that anymore. I think our financial system will be gone, and things are just going to be really, really different, and people are either going to survive it or they won't. I want to be one of the ones who does, so I'm trying to learn about a lot of things to prepare myself and my sons for that. But so that sounds scary, I know, to a lot of people and stuff, but I always say just trust God. Trust God with everything in your life. Try to be as close to God as you can be. We're all sinners, and Jesus lived a sinless life and died on the cross for all of us. Can you believe that? might not want to believe it. I think we'll all find out sooner than later. But just, you know, try to do the best to be a good person, help others, be prepared. You know, and Jesus, like I said, died on the cross for all of our sins. And so we're forgiven for our sins, but we also need to just try to be better every day. Try to do a little more to help others, stuff like that. So I'm not going to keep preaching. But those are just my personal beliefs on everything. And same for my sons. And I've been talking to a lot of people here, and you know, some see all the evidence and still are doubting Thomas's, and that's their choice. Like I said, I wanna survive it, and I believe in God and have a strong faith, and am far from a perfect person, and I feel like I fail God every day over some, you know, that I do, like I blow my cork at my kids or whatever, you know, but I try hard every day to be better and to just kind of get back on the horse and ride again type of thing. So that's it. We're gonna after this we're gonna go back to our hotel, and we're going to do some laundry again. We found out they have a laundry facility there that we didn't think they had, so we need to do that. And then we're going up to the Creation Museum tomorrow, and I don't know what city that's in, but it's about 45 minutes away. And then we'll be packing up and going to Danville, Illinois for an overnight on our way to the Field of Dreams. So, and then just have a couple more days left after that, and we'll be back home. So we'll still keep you updated on things, and hope everybody's having a good week so far. Talk to you later.